Again, like Cassio's a funny one here because like she's still trying to figure out herself while seeing all this new thing, seeing that like yeah, no, I can do this. This is all possible, you know.
So fucking house party.
Mm.
A bit of loneliness setting in here.
Yeah. The also introverted part of her character is also going, shit, more people. Fuck.
Yeah.
Didn't think of that.
Like a house party where I know there's not a dog to pet and hang out with.
Oh, worst thing.
Yes, I am firmly that person who makes friends with the dog at a house party.
Oh yeah, 100%. We have actually done that. One of Merkbot's friends had a house party.
It was the 21st, and we're in the back of all the photos playing with the dog.
Mm.
We are not in any of the group photos. We are just.
We are in
background.
every dog photo.
Yeah.
Up, circle.
Drink.
My friend was at a horse once. Does that count?
Horses do count. They are good boys.
Horses are good boys. I'm glad to hear.
Horses are good boys.
So the columns like on the couch there is going like, this is fine. I have two people standing jumping all over me. This is absolutely normal.
Never been to a house party.
Also, it's not like they're paying for anything in the house.
Yeah. I also like how the music hasn't changed really with the house party scene to reflect how distant she is from it.
Exactly, yeah. She's not part of it.
Quieter.
With no doggos.
Yeah. It's
That's
just
the
a
saddest
sadness.
part of the story so far.
Yeah.
Into the attic.
The lack of doggos.
Well, what's left of the attic, in fairness? It's a bit second hand.
Oh, looking up at the stars.
Oh, and here's Shans as well with her.
Skull, damn it.
God damn it, Dawson. Yes, I am December 22nd. I like that. Yeah, I like that transition.
I'm sure it's the 90s. People didn't know smoking was bad for you.
Yeah.
It was what they did on all those really like recent movies from America, like Good, Bad, and the Ugly. You know,
they're smoking reefer in the attic.
Lads, if the fucking priest found out about that, oh Jesus!
Excommunicated.
Fucking gone. Shot out of a cannon.
I've tried.
We've all tried.
Yeah.
Fair to say, he would have been moved on to a different parish very fucking quickly. This is a very natural way of expressing tripping balls.
No, it's nice, it's comforting, it's a very tender moment, and you're learning a bit about astrophysics. What's not to love?
It's just like my first time.
Now look, you're assuming time is even real.
It did. Yeah, because if you're living in a big house like that, you tiptoe around questions like that.
Even with Shan's like kind of living with a gay couple, even he still kind of isn't sure how to phrase the question
to a trans person. Yeah,
like it's because again, like even that like is unusual in of itself. Like you could have like it's easy to get in that environment. Now you're throwing like a trans person into that. It should be the same, but again, it's so new and different especially in that time.
Yeah,
it's
like
natural
I'm sure
to be a bit
they
extra
wouldn't have even had like the terms that we have now and the various kind of descriptors that we have and that we would use, like, you know, I don't know if they like, and this is just me being completely like out of the loop, I suppose. But
Yeah.
would they've even had the proper like phraseology we would have.
No, lesbians came from lesbian, back then.
You also have to realize that there are certain like groups of people who are so oppressed they literally have to invent the language of their own oppression.
Yeah.
Here we're into the Shans, who's pretending apparently.
Yeah. So I quite enjoy the Shan's character because his identity crisis really comes across. Like I think he's like he's probably the most well written character of the lot.
I think it's because we're getting into, so we introduce a lot of kind of subgroups here, and so Cassio is trans, Jack and Colm are gay, Ishan or Shans here, Shans is actually non-binary.
Yeah.
But it's never stated until the very end. There isn't the term, like we were saying about terminology and phraseology, because the phrase doesn't actually exist here. It's never referred to. And even he doesn't know, or even they don't know how to refer to themselves.
Whereas I think what was mentioned earlier, it was like the lads up on the stage did well, because I think in Ireland that's a very gender neutral kind of phrase.
Oh yeah.
And I try to be as inclusive when I talk to people. I say folks a lot. And I was told by people that, like, you know, we're not offended if you call us lads, because, you know, everyone's lads in Ireland. And I was like, okay, well, now that I'm in the know, thanks for that. Down with the kids.
Yeah,
that's what all the cool kids do.
Yeah.
And here we go, back to Cassiopeia.
Back to the plot, it seems. So again, it was funny you mentioned there about time, because she just vanished for a week, pretty much.
So this is, I'm imagining a drug-fueled imagination game.
This is a drug-fueled suicide.
Ooh.
This is
two interesting shouts, but again, much like Question of Sport, lads, you're gonna have to wait until it plays out to see what happens.
This is like everything firing at once, trying to save itself.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or this is the coma after she got death by her man.
Yeah.
Wooden spoon.
Yeah.
With the rolling pin, obviously.
Oh, if you got the rolling pin out, then you know you're in trouble.
you're stone fucking dead.
This is just a charity pointer.
So there, now we've found out that the positron origin is Earth.
Yeah. And by the way, just as a brief spoiler, she doesn't get beaten up with the rolling pin because she ran away from home. It's because she left a fucking immersion on.
She left the immersion on, yeah.
Well,
all
That's
night.
understandable then. I'm on the man's side then.
Yeah.
When she broke in for the Great Caper, for the Bog Road theft.
Heist, yeah.
That's when she turned on the immersion.
That's
It's
it.
been
Oh, sorry.
going, it's been going ever since.
So that'll teach my family. One really annoying ESB bill. There, my work here is done.
That's all the power she has.
And the water's absolutely boiling out of the taps.
And do you know what else I've done? I've rewritten the tapes of Italian 90 because fuck you.
Oh.
Now that's cruel. That's fucking cruel.
So there, now the event's future location is now been narrowed down to Ireland.
Has there ever been an apocalypse that happens in Ireland? Like, we are like one of the least likely candidates for an apocalypse.
Imagine
a pandemic coming to Ireland.
like literally, you're just like, oh my god, this meteor is gonna hit Earth. Like, it's gonna hit right in Ireland. I'd be grand, sure.
Grand, sure.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
lads, you have to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Okay.
Really, yeah, no.
I'll be the doctor.
Well, you can't even get people out of a burning building if they've got pints. Fucking meteor.
To be fair, Neil, I fancy my chances with the pint. Just saying. In that comparison,
Ooh, look,
you know,
woke up comfy.
oh,
Here we go.
I came through the roof. Oh,
Am I drunk or is this Jonathan being janky?
Yes.
it was
No,
a bit
janky.
janky here at the time. It evens out a bit. Could be the recorder as well.
The back of beyond.
Spooning confirmed.
Dun, dun, dun.
And again, you think this should be a nice like scene, but oh no, it's not. The music is telling you otherwise.
And also, you missed out Egypt.
Also, Egypt's misspelled.
Yeah, well spelled wrong. It's Egypt, not Egypt. You can see the different priorities.
Shans has made up the mind.
Yeah. Like he's totally lost the run of himself there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hmm. Oh,
Calm yourself.
and again, look at it. Just the face of panic.
Error.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, what an Irish thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, like these are two very understandable characters. There is just a clash, and like I said, they're both like not really mature enough to deal with it at the minute because they've got their own like personal battles. It's
Raising.
They got their own shit to deal with.
yeah, precisely.
So no, it's not just go to Dublin, it's leave the island.
Yeah, that's the key thing. It's just like Dublin is kind of seen as this kind of like this like it's not here essentially.
Yeah.
It's the furthest place away from here. So again, the recorder's probably not like keeping up with the graphics here a little bit, but yeah, like this is happening like at a much faster like frames FPS than it's coming across. So it's like really distressed, really anxious graphics.
Yeah, definitely picking up on that anyway.
Definitely, yeah. Again, the way it picks up like
And here we're sweeping the story the opposite direction from what we did the last time.
yes.
So it's gone from right to left.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's the plastic camera.
Well,
It's just those
yeah.
little things that really work out so well.
Mm.
Again, no Easter eggs here to be found.
What Easter egg did you find that you're trying to relive that joy every?
It was in the breakfast scene where there was like Colum just there like drinking coffee and it just said coffee, coffee, coffee. Like it seemed to be the only one that was there. Little extra little scene. That wasn't like
Yeah, I saw
You
you
got a little
that,
achievement.
yeah.
yeah, that's it.
So you didn't want to check the achievements for like getting the grocery like
The crossery.
grocery.
Grocery, James, get it right, man. Come on.
Oh, abrupt stop. Okay.
So this is Column's aunt that we've been introduced to before.
The woman from the field.
Field.
Chasing the sheep. A fierce wind.
Fierce mild.
Mm. Nothing really caused that. Just throwing that out there. Everything was fine. Stop asking questions. Again, the nice thing about this Maggie character is that like she totally is on board with Cassio, just generally, like doesn't judge at all. You know.
Yeah, but we'll find out why.
We will find out why.
So she's basically supposed to be hope that like Ireland gets better.
I think it's also a difference where like it's not just everyone that thinks this. I think it's the whole point is that there are people that you can talk to. There are people that will understand you. You know, it's not just like, okay, so some people in your group don't get what you're on about or whatever like stuff, life choices you want to make. There is someone you can talk to. Like that's always been the case. It's just that you may have either never noticed it or never have heard of it, basically. So the fact that they're having this like genuine conversation, it's probably the first time these two have actually properly met. If I'm right in saying that.
Well, first we've met them in the game.
Precisely,
but Auntie Maggie has realised that they're spending Christmas in the big house.
Hmm. And of course, Maggie is alone herself, which, being on the island, causes a lot of conversation.
Oh, weird, yeah.
Yes. Like what? She's 50 and she hasn't married yet. Oh, that's a bit strange, isn't it?
Look at that, look. She mentions about Colin and Jack, saying, oh, you do things like that in private. We all have our own crosses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bringing it out in the open caused all his troubles.
Mm. And like I said, you can understand both of these characters' points of view. Like it's the dogma of generations past, meeting someone who doesn't understand why, and that's very, very relatable. Like it's a clash of generations, you know.
Oh, there we go.
Well, you could have just.
Where?
We are.
Again, that's also very like true to life. A lot of people did.
There, look, they're more alike than she'd want to admit.
Like I said, that's why I quite like her character as well, because she knows herself, like what her situation is.
What Irish person has a goose for Christmas?
Some people go for goose over turkey.
What?
Yeah.
No.
It's a thing, yeah.
Yeah, for Scrooge.
I like you to say that to Maggie's face.
There we go. St. Stephen's Day there. Glossary term.
Boxing Day, if you're a Brit.
I think it's Boxing Day worldwide now at this rate. It's kind of overtaken everything else. Everything bar Boston, I believe. So yeah, it's at this point where everything kind of goes to shit. None of it comes across.
That's the band ruined, I presume.
Yep. And there's even people living on our couch, which is so much worse.
Right hole.
Into the hole.
Now here's the bio of Shans.
Mm.
Manchester music or Manchester and music?
Nah, there's a full stop there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black pudding. I don't like Shans.
He's cancelled. Get rid of him. It's okay, Shans. I also like black pudding. It's fine. You're not alone. I love that the last point there is like the biggest.
Yeah.
This also glitched out for me again, by the way. So it'll get.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's literally like there's like a little segment just left. There we go.
Really wants to hammer in.
Mm.
Like, I see the main point here is that he doesn't like black pudding. So
We're getting
A
hung
lot
up
of
on our
people-
little things
that's
here,
all
are we?
my eyes are being drawn to. I've
That's
seen nothing
more,
else.
That's more pudding for you.
It's good to know if Burpo really annoys us, we just like throw black pudding at her and just like see her like wince like the fucking Wicked Witch of the West. It's like no.
No, because I just eat it.
Why you don't? But you don't like it.
The band is over. Grand.
Yeah. Through the band, we're getting evicted, and everyone's gonna have a lovely Christmas, maybe.
Yeah.
Again, and then no one's talking either because you know everything's rather rosy this Christmas. Definitely.
This is a very typical Irish Christmas, though, no?
Oh, it is. Yeah. Fairness. Be fair, my family's too old to have get like fucking rows at this point, so it's like whatever. But I'm sure this happens in other places.